Do this shit until they murder me.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Small update, I guess a big one. I think I'm pretty much done with the car, except for wiring. The car is, or everything mechanically is installed. Got this sorted out, got the hole sorted out with the plasma cutter, and this is how I'm going to be routing that hose. I know it looks a little weird here, but this isn't the final fitment. I just needed to know if the length would work. Now I just need to play with the coupler placement, and as you can see, this is way in here, so I might need to shorten this a little bit. But either way, I got that hole lined up nice. I gave it some wiggle room, and on this side it works as well. So the only thing wiring wise in the engine bay is the intake temp sensor, which my buddy doesn't have, so we got to source one. But other than that, everything is pretty much done. As you can see, I'm not happy how this sits here, but you know, whatever. I mean, you really, who really cares? But this is a completed bay. This is a complete shot of the bay, and as you can see, my vision for how that intercooler was going to mount and work came out just exactly how it did in my head. So the only thing that I have to finish now is the wiring. And so far, like, I just kind of threw this down here just because I wanted to see how the length of the wires are going to go. So the only thing that I have, I mean, Huck sent me the harness, and I don't know what this it says missing connector. I don't know what this goes to yet. It's black with a little bit of silver stripe and that, or red, blue with the black stripe and the silver dots. I don't know what it goes to, and I don't know what any of this goes to. This is from the harness, from the let me pull this out. This is from the body harness side. I haven't looked at what these connect to. I know there was a bunch in the bay that I didn't even bother connecting. I hid them already. I'm not gonna go in and fish them out. Maybe you might see that one back there, that connector. I don't know what that goes to, but it's not connected on my car either. But let me show y'all where I routed them. So it's really hard to tell. I had footage of this, a whole like 20 minutes on how to do it. As you can see, that hole right down there. Okay, so that is where you route your harness, and it's behind, let me sit down. It's behind this. So for those who don't know how to remove this, and it really sucks that I lost this footage. I don't know why I got corrupted, but either way, so there's bolts behind here. So there's a bolt here, and it's inside, and it's got a long lead so that you won't lose I'm sorry, not a bolt, a nut. So you just get in there, remove that nut. There's one behind here, and there's one behind here, right here at the bottom. So there's three. There's this one, and this one. And down here, they're just clips. They're just clips on bottom. So here and here, they're also clips. But those are the only three nuts that you need to remove. Once you remove this, there's another steel frame that holds this plastic rubber part in. And after you remove that, everything comes off, and you have like a plain metal opening. I have a couple pictures of it here. I'll put them up. And you basically cut, I'll put another picture up here where you're supposed to cut, and I made the opening larger than it should have been. Of course, it's very, very difficult to get a drill or even a right-hand drill bit or any of that stuff in here. So thank goodness for my plasma cutter. All I did was put a piece of thick metal on the inside of the car so nothing would catch on fire. Even though it was really quick. I mean, it was like done in like 2 seconds. Either way, I'll put that picture up here so you guys have it for reference. I'm just apologize for not having that. Yeah, it sucks that I lost it. I don't know how that happened, but either way, that's how, after you route the harness from this side, you begin on this side, you route it through that hole, you come up, and it goes through the fender. You don't need, I've seen people doing it through here, and they cut the grommet and they go in through the, honestly, that's dumb. Don't do that. Just go through the back, route it through your fender, and comes out here. As you can see, that body harness is super long. I already have it routed all the way around. It comes all the way through here, underneath here, all the way to this side, and it connects this stuff together. So, and yeah, so that's all you really need to do. Like I said, just follow those pictures. If you need any help with it, just let me know. Also, for those that don't know, you can tuck your cable for the engine or the engine lid. I tucked my buddies like I did mine, even though I don't use mine anymore. Got a hole there. Got the cable running all the way through the back, so it doesn't go through the engine bay anymore. So it still opens. It latches just perfectly. It works normally. I just have it routed through the rear. Just exact same way. Just routed it. I don't know if you can see here. That, as you can see, I already have it mounted again. But yeah, so that's pretty much how that goes. You just go through the back. I already routed it through the same hole. No biggie, easy stuff. As for the wiring stuff in here, yeah, I know it looks like a mess. This isn't gonna stay like that, but I'm still dealing with like vacuum lines, and like I said, I still haven't identified most of this stuff, the stuff that isn't connected. So when I will, I'll make note of that. But other than that, I think the car is mechanically, it's done, and all I need to do is button it up and see if it starts. I know the gas in this is a little old, so I'm gonna have to dump that and put some fresh fuel in. But really, there's really not much else. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I know there's a bunch of other stuff that people have been asking me about that I don't have any video content on, but I will get to that stuff. Yeah. Also, I was asked where I sourced a lot of this stuff, like where I sourced my fittings and where I sourced my lines, and this stuff I already had, but believe it or not, I mean, I've bought my fittings and lines and all that stuff through the same 1 or 2 sellers on eBay, and they're sellers that I've been using for 10 years, probably more. So, and I know everybody thinks that eBay's got like an evil moniker, and everybody thinks that, you know, eBay's trash and blah blah blah. It's not. I mean, Real Street Performance is on eBay. Does that mean that they're an eBay company? No, that's not how that works. So, even though I do buy from them on their eBay store, because again, it's cheaper. I source a lot of this stuff through eBay, just because it's cheaper. And honestly, it was a hell of a lot cheaper before, but Nevada just passed the law saying we now have to pay taxes for every online purchase. So there goes that other, incentive that I had to buy online. But, you know, whatever, it is what it is. You know, times are changing. But other than that, guys, this is pretty much done mechanically. I am going to clean up some stuff here or there. I don't know if you can see how that goes. That wiring harness goes through the back. Now the engine harness, like I said, the engine harness is what you can see here. The body harness is what's tucked inside the fender. So yeah. All right, well, I'm going to leave it at there, and hopefully on the next video I'll have the car running. So let's hope that happens, and let's hope I get everything sorted. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of the support, and please like and subscribe. I know I really haven't said that before, but I think I'm going to start to, just because I really, really appreciate everybody's help. And also with the content, I've a lot of these videos that I do are because of suggestions that I get from viewers, people that are like, I would like to see this, I would like to see this, do you have this? Well, thank you. I appreciate it, because that gives me ideas on what to cover, especially since when I had the car blown apart, I can get to things and I can show you guys the innards. But I really, really appreciate it. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, take care.